This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical. No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
Maybe now, you know, I sound clearer, I sound more black, I don't know. I doubt that, but...
No, I'm rethinking this whole operation now. I'm hearing you in like HD and
in HD, in 4K quality. Yeah.
Got
So speaking of that, how did that go?
installed.
How was... you got fucking Bose ears and stuff, like... How was the whole operation? I didn't even know... to be honest, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised with how technology is today, but I didn't know that this surgery even existed. How did that go? How did that work?
Well, I went to sleep and they went to work, so that's how that goes.
Yeah, but okay, because I know that you had hearing problems in one of your ears, but what was it exactly? Was it just, was it like a particular part in the ear that was broken that they had to operate on, or?
Yeah, well, I had a cyst growing in there during high school, and then I had to get it removed. And ever since they removed it, I would have drainage problems because it's the body is a humid environment, but it has ways of keeping things clean and pretty much irrigated, right? But because of my previous surgery to remove the cyst, it would cause infections and buildup of liquids and whatnot, and that eroded the small bones that make up the structure of your hearing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then they basically just fixed that.
Yeah, so they put in a plastic piece that replaces the bone, so it can't be eroded, and they tried to make it so I wouldn't get infections as often, and we'll see how that works out. I've already had one infection since the surgery, so that's great. But that was from the surgery itself, so it's whatever.
Okay, fair enough. So I guess that's yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. I understand that part.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, is it better? Like, do you feel like you hear better?
Potentially, because it's hard to tell. Because it's since the surgery, it's been blocked, and then I had to put cotton swabs with like a preventative from getting infections. So when it's not covered, it does seem a little better. Although the other day, I don't know what happened. I just moved my head a certain way, and there was a pop, and all of a sudden surround sound kicked in, and I was like, "Whoa, this is amazing!" And then it went back, it popped again, and went back to the way it was. I'm like, "What was that?"
I was like, "I saw God," and then ooh, it's just gone. You're like, okay.
I have another follow-up, so I'm gonna ask my doctor about that. I'm like, can we get that all the time?
Yeah, that good. Can we just have that, please?
Yeah.
But I did miss you. I did miss you for sure. It was weird not doing the podcast. I think I was so in a routine to not be doing it was a little weird. And this episode, I don't know how much time you have, but I'm just gonna warn the 6 viewers right now. These next episodes gotta be at least an hour and a half, if not 2, because we got so much. Ample shit to cover. It's not even fucking funny. Like my list, I can scroll a good couple seconds before I reach the bottom. That's how much fucking stuff I have.
Jeez, okay.
On my list. So I don't know really where to begin, but we can begin with the the title. Because this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
And it's been way too long, viewers. Way too long, Patrick. Words of wisdom. I think the only words of wisdom I could think of, because it just happened today, and I guess we'll go with more recent events and stuff that maybe is a bit too far long gone now at this point. I'll just kind of leave it alone. But I think words of wisdom is appreciate what you have, and not aspire to get things that you want. Appreciate what you have, and what I mean by that is I went to go these last couple of weeks, just in general. I had like a moment. I want to say about like 2.5 weeks ago. I had a plateau. I basically had a mental breakdown. I think is the best way to
Really?
put it. Yeah, and what happened was I had this for like a while. I want to say like last year. I had this weird pain in my chest on the side of my heart, and like it went away. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Maybe like I just injured a bone or something, or I pulled a muscle or something with all the sports that I do. And then it left for like a little bit, and then like I came back during December, right? Which is that's where I'm most stressed, right? A lot of gigs, Christmas, all that stuff. And it came back for like a couple weeks, and then like it went away. This has been going on for a little bit. I finally went to go see my doctor, and he's like, listen, I'm not seeing anything. How about you come back in a couple weeks if it comes back, whatever. So during that time, I came back intensely. Basically a whole lot of shit happened in my life all at the same time. And I basically like went to sleep and I woke up in a hot flash. Like I was hyperventilating. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. No one was awake in the house. So what I did was I called, and for those whoever are listening, I do recommend this service. I think every province, state, territory has this. It's like a national nurse helpline. At least in Quebec we have it, which is pretty good. It's called 811. And I called them. I was like, I don't know who else to fucking call at this point. It wasn't to the point where I couldn't breathe. I was like, I want to call 911 and then go to the hospital. But I was like, I think if I can talk to somebody, they might be able to walk me through it, what's going on with me, basically. And I sat down with them, and just talking to him calmed me down a lot. And I kind of felt like it was plateauing a little bit. And then the next morning, I told my mom and I told my girlfriend about it. Cried like a little bitch, and then it plateaued from there, because like it dropped back down to normal levels of stress. I mean, everyone has stress, right? So my words of wisdom is appreciate what you have and not what you want, in the sense of just appreciate being alive, appreciate having the things that you do have. I was worried about a lot of stuff that I couldn't control, or like couldn't really do. So those are my words of wisdom, basically.
Wow.
But
to
get into,
it'd be a little similar to mine.
Okay.
Because mine was gonna be like you can plan as much as you want, it'll never go the way you want.
Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I mean, I guess we'll talk about that more later on. About you no longer being boyfriend, but being upgraded to husband, well, fiance.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it as of right now.
I was gonna say I promoted her. Thank you very much.
Well, you guys promoted each other. She said yes, so then that is your promotion. She could have said no, and then you would have got demoted.
I had to do like a double take. I was like, "Are you sure? Really?
Are you sure? Do you want all this? Are you sure about this? I'm pretty fucked up, But yeah. But so did it not go the way that you wanted it to go, and you?
Well, because I think the thing is that I planned it out a little too thoroughly, because there was like a step-by-step process. And when she did something out of the plan, I was like, "Fuck! I didn't think of this."
I planned for this shit. Fuck,
Yeah,
but okay.
It went well overall, and
okay, that's good. I'm happy for you. Yeah. She cried. She better cry.
Dude, no, she didn't cry. I was
What?
You, okay? You didn't cry. She cried the next day though, so that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
It just had a delayed effect. That's all.
Delay. I'll save the viewers another week before we get it. I think we'll just do one episode about politics. I'm not in the mood to talk about politics. This is so much to cover. We'll try and cover. If we do cover it, I won't cover the American. I think that's what I'll do. I'll leave the American alone. I'll just cover the Canadian, because there's some funny stuff about the Canadian politics, and it's not as intense as the American politics.
Okay.
So I think I'll get it out of the way. And then we'll get to like the funny stuff. So did you vote, by the way? Did you vote in this? And you did? Okay.
I swear, every time I vote, I'm just like, well, that was pointless. But alright, I tried.
Well, so I think you voted for Papa Polyev, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, so I too also voted for Papa Polyev.
You did? I'm surprised.
I did. You know what? It was really interesting. I think this is one of the few first elections in a long time where I was really confused for like a long time. Even when I went to go vote, I didn't. Not that I didn't feel confident in my vote. I was like, fuck, do I do this? Because I've been so used to voting liberal, it kind of felt weird to vote for conservative. Basically, what it came down to for me was, I said, I'm not voting for Polia because I like his message. I'm voting for Polia because I want change. And if the change is gonna be fucking garbage, let's just say like he does fuck us over, whatever, he won't. I have confidence that he won't get a majority government to where the Liberals and the NDP and the Bloc can team up and then force another election to remove him, if need be. You know, kind of like what happened here in Quebec when Parlement Noir from the PQ won minority government versus the Liberals, and then she fucked everything over in like 8 months, and then she got destroyed in the next election. You know, so it's like I was like, I want change, and if the change is bad, we'll fuck him. We'll get him out, and then we'll just go back to liberal. But if the change is good, then I feel like I've done a good job. Basically, was the way that I was looking at it. Apparently, not everyone fucking agreed because he got killed.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like a landslide necessarily, but it was like 5-10%.
It was not pretty. It was not pretty. He lost his own seat, which is wild. So now he has to run a by-election in Alberta to get back into Parliament. That's a blow because he has not lost his seat since 2008. So for him to lose his seat to the Liberals is interesting, to say the least. I was not surprised by how well Carney did. I was a little surprised about the Bloc and the NDP. I feel really bad for the NDP. I think Singh, as a leader, he's terrible, but his message is awesome. Like, I love what he stands up for. He's just not the guy. He's not the guy for the job.
I just didn't know enough about him. What is his message exactly?
I think I really feel like he's one of the few parties. I mean, I don't know, every party says the same thing. We're here for you. We're here for you. I really feel like they really are here for you. Like, the whole dental care, which is people 65 and over in Canada have free dental care. That was him. That was him who pushed that on the Liberals to approve it. And even pharmacare, which is 65 and older again, getting free medicine. That was NDP who pushed the Liberals to put that into power, to make that bill. You know, he also wanted to go against big grocery store corporations to not increase prices, to lock their prices down for 10 years. Whatever the price is, that's it for 10 years. Like, you can't move it legally, you know? So I feel like there was a lot of good stuff about him, but like you said, you don't know enough about him because he just wasn't in the spotlight long enough, and when he was, it was drowned out by so many other things that you couldn't really hear what he was saying. So he's a great party. I think he's a great guy. He just isn't the guy for the job right now, you know? And the Bloc, I'm just so happy that they lost as many seats as they did, because fuck that party, they're garbage.
They got so many few votes, it was ridiculous.
I know, it's so good, I love it. I love the fact that, like, they lost, like, really, like, big, like, Québécois, like, ridings to, like, the Liberals. Like, good, get fucked, honestly. Like, you deserve every fucking... Because I don't know if you got a chance to watch the debate. I didn't really watch the French one, but I did sit down for the English one. And the fucking Bloc Québécois guy opens his debate up, well, I don't normally speak French in Montreal, but I guess for today I have no choice. I was like, well, then just fucking leave. Then just leave. We don't fucking need you here anyways. Like, just fucking get out, man. Like, God, he pisses me. Anyways, I was really upset by the fact that they did not include the Green Party. Did you hear about this? That the Green Party was not invited to the debates 24 hours before the debate was supposed to take place?
That is kind of shady.
Yeah, basically, the Elections Federation of Canada said that they did not meet the number of participants needed to be an official party to be a part of the debates, basically, is what they said. Hence, that other party, the PPC, were not even included in the debates because they don't have official party status because they had no seats, right? Mm-hmm. And the Green had like 2 last time. Now they have 1. So it's like, I get it, but when you're saying, yeah, you're gonna be a part of the debate, you're gonna be part of the debate, and then 24 hours before the debate starts, oh, sorry, it's like, what the fuck, you know? So, I'm cautious with Carney. I think he's a smart guy for certain things, but I'm going to be cautious with him. But he basically has majority government. I mean, they don't say that, but he's missing 3. the NDP have 7. They're gonna team up with the Liberals. They always do. And then Papa Polyev is not gonna have much power in this election.
So sad
in
about
this
that.
next.
I was looking forward
government.
to having him, but no.
I think it would have been interesting either way. We'll talk about that more next week about Carney going to the White House.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not upset, but I'm disappointed that it was not as close as I thought it was gonna be. I think it's probably, and also as a conservative party, you have a lot of soul searching to do, because if you think about it, you had him like in your hands. And then Trudeau resigns, and all of a sudden you lose them? Like, how? How do you lose them like that? You know, it's like, I didn't think you gotta really sit down with themselves and go, how the fuck did we lose them? We had him. Like, it was a landslide victory for the Conservatives when Trudeau was in charge. Trudeau leaves, it's the same people, the same parties, there's a new face, and people go, okay, Liberal. It's like, how? How do you lose them that quick? You know?
It's very strange.
So they have to sit that. You know, I think the party itself has to sit down, because my mother, was going to vote Conservative. She did at the end, but was for the same reason that I had. But for the longest time, people, oh yeah, Polyev. She got so sick of him constantly just making accusations of Trudeau and this and that she just didn't want to hear him anymore. She's like, I'm tired of hearing him. You know, it's kind of like what happened with Kamala in America. It's like, at the moment, if the election would have happened the day that she was nominated, I think it would have been different. Because she was talking so fucking much, people got tired. They got tired. Like, you know what? It's the same fucking message, man. I'm gonna go for someone who's fucking different. I'm gonna go for Trump. You know, it's like, so we'll see down the line what happens. As of right now, I mean, it's hard to really say what's going to be going on, but we'll get into more talks about that later on. Did you have anything politic to talk about, or can we move on to stuff that isn't politics?
No, we can move on.
Okay. My first one's pretty funny. This happened a couple weeks back. So, picture this, right? Let's just say you park at a location where you shouldn't necessarily park. Maybe it's reserved for a dentist or something. But you still park there, right? Technically speaking, it's private property. You can obviously just say, no, well, I went to the dentist and then I went to shop across the street. But let's say the dentist office takes that into their own hands and they put a sticker on your window saying that you can't park there, right? You'd be pretty annoyed. Like, oh, fuck, okay, sticker. Let's just say the sticker was hard to come off. Would you not want to fucking kill somebody?
Depends on the size of the sticker, where it is.
A big fucking sticker. It's on your side, like the window side. Sticker is, I would say, a decent size. You know, maybe a bit bigger than a no, actually, scratch that. Maybe triple the size of a playing card. Like an ace, like those playing cards. Like, I would say triple the size of that. Bright orange sticker that is hard to remove, like on purpose. Like they called the dentist office and they said, yes, we made it on purpose that it'd be difficult to remove. I would kill somebody. That's fucking, like, I get it. Like, okay, fine, don't park there, but fuck it. Like, the guy said, you know what? Fuck you. Installed like a fucking sticker. Like, that is crazy. And like, they showed a video. A guy had to take an hour out of his day to remove the whole sticker. That's how long it took.
I guess he'll never park there again.
On his window. You know what? It must be pretty effective, to be honest. It's just fucking funny. Like, the dentist office doubled down and said, no, we did that. That's us, 100%.
Yeah. I remember when I first got my SUV, I had a doctor's appointment, and the place I always parked was full, except there was it wasn't a sidewalk, but it was like an elevated slab of concrete just for like people standing around to smoke, I guess. And I was, fuck it. I'm gonna mount the curb, just park there. My appointment won't take more than 45 minutes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Park there. I paid for the parking like you're supposed to, so it's legal technically in a way. There's nothing that says no parking. I've never seen anyone hang out there. Came back, no problem.
That's funny.
But it's funny because once
there you go.
The parking was never really supervised, and I actually, funny enough, had a construction job right there in that area, and I'd park there.
Okay.
And one day, I guess they found out that a lot of people weren't paying for parking, so they ended up calling a tow truck, and whoever didn't have a ticket in their windshield got towed. And so I finished my day of work, and someone was like freaking out, running around like looking for their car, and he's like, "Oh my god, did something happen? I can't find my car." I'm like, "Oh, at lunch, like around noon, there's a tow truck. A lot of cars getting towed for not paying for parking." He's like, "Oh my god, I always park here. I work out at the gym across the street." I'm like, "Did you pay?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "There you go. That's what happens."
Well, you're the problem, you know.
Yeah.
So, I did find that pretty funny. I was like, that's a good little funny story. So, did you have anything? I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. I'll let you.
I'm talking way too much, but I need you to talk a little bit more. Okay? Are you ready?
Okay.
Tell me about the Minecraft movie.
Oh god. Okay, well.
Was it worth seeing?
I got
Jamal?
two movies to tell you
Was it
about.
worth seeing?
I got two movies. I got that movie, and I just came back from Thunderbolts.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Spoilers for both movies. I'm gonna give you a second now to skip about. I want to say 20 minutes ahead into the episode. We'll start with the Minecraft movie because that one's a bit more distant because the other movie is very fresh. Minecraft movie. Listen, as a Minecraft fan, the beginning I came. The beginning's so fucking well done. Like the monologue as the movie starts is so fucking awesome how they did it. It's beautiful, and the ending is beautiful. Everything in the middle, get rid of it.
So like the first 5
get
minutes
rid of it?
and the last 5
Garbage.
minutes, that's it?
100%. Everything else, but I think if what I've been hearing on the internet, the buzz is basically they knew the movie was gonna be shit. They just wanted to make the movie because it's Minecraft. If that was their goal, amazing job. Cause the movie's it's a fucking fever dream. Half the movie, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Where am I? Like a lot of there's like a sub B plot that's so fucking funny that you're like, who would thought of this? Like it's so funny, but it works and it's funny, you know. But it's like Jack Black just embodies whatever he does, and you just have to laugh because he's so fun. He's like having such a fun time there. And one of the movies a fucking fever dream, and it's rushed to shit. Nothing really connects together. The villain, there's no Minecraft villain. They have to make one, basically just off the cusp. There are some Minecraft parts that make sense, right? Like some of the parts make sense, some of the parts don't make any sense. Because like there's one part where Jason Momoa makes a fucking nunchuck with buckets. I'm like, that doesn't exist. Maybe there's a mod that exists, but in vanilla Minecraft, no, that doesn't work. But everything else makes sense. You know, the zombies dying in the daytime is a bit over exaggerated because they die instantly. Like that's not the case. They just take damage. And then the part that also didn't make any sense to me was the Enderman. There's a scene with the Enderman where I'm going, they say don't look into his eyes, and then he does. And what does the Enderman do? He puts you in the void. I'm like, no, he doesn't do that. He just gets mad at you. But the Enderman was mad from the moment he walked into the room. So I was like, that makes no sense, guys. Sorry. Game mechanics says no. Don't know what you're talking about. But it's a fever dream. The movie from start to finish is a fever dream. The first 5 minutes, awesome. Last 5 minutes, awesome. Everything else, they can just restart. Honestly. I think the characters are flat, are boring. I think the only character who has some sort of life to him is Jack. Everyone else, they're okay. Like
they're there.
The kid's kind of funny.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're there. Like the black girl's kind of funny. Momoa's just doing it for a paycheck. Like the young kid is kind of cool. And his sister is also kind of cool. That whole story is weird because their parents die. She looks like she's 16, yet she moves like across the country to get buy a house. I don't know how the fuck she got that. And then like he's living with her and she's like working at a. I'm like, where's the movie starts with Minecraft and then for like the next 25 minutes it's like build up to going back into Minecraft and I'm like. No one cares. No one fucking cares. Where's Minecraft? Where's Minecraft? And then of course, chicken jockey. I'm like, oh my god, it's not even that cool. It's honestly.
I didn't understand when that started becoming a thing. I'm like, in the game, No one really gives a fuck about chicken. Like, oh yeah, chicken joy, that's it. But then somehow it became a meme for the movie.
like,
I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah, like if there was a warden, I'm like, okay, cool, warden, that's a pretty big mob. But like, no, honestly. But as you can see around the world, it's made millions of dollars. It kicked Mufasa's ass.
Well, that's like no competition. No one gave a fuck about that to begin with.
Yeah. No, well, so the movie is just fucking killing it. Anyways, if I had to rate it, based on just Minecraft, if I just knew the game, and I'm a veteran player who's been playing the game for years, I give the game a 4 out of 10. But if I'm a kid who's just got into Minecraft, I want to say the last 2 to 3 years, watching Dream, watching any of these fucking brain rot Minecraft videos, it's probably a 9 or a 10, to be honest. Because it's fucking hilarious. You know, there's like little gags here and there for the whole fucking movie. Scenes are changing like this on the fly. Oh, and might I add, the one scene that pissed me the fuck off is where they're going to go get diamonds. Steve has a stash of diamonds. They're going to go get it. They're on a minecart, right? And then they enter a room. They enter the creeper farm, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, creeper farm. The creepers walk up to them, but don't explode. I'm like, you're supposed to be blowing up now. They don't do that until, of course, the climax moment is when they edge their way to a powered rail, and then the creeper steps on it, and then he falls on the floor, gets upset, and then explodes. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking serious, guys. Like, the basic of the game, the mob of the game is supposed to creep up behind you and then blow up. What does creeper do? He looked at you. And then he tripped on the floor, and then he maybe stubbed his toe, and then he got mad, and then he blew up. I was like, nah, guys, nah, you're fucking retarded. I'm sorry. But,
that's what I heard a lot about.
And the other
they disregard a lot of the game mechanics.
Yeah.
For the sake of the plot, and the plot's not good.
But no, but I will give them, and I'll give them 0.5, because I forgot, 0.5 for a moment where Steve is throwing the other guys into the village that he's a part of, and there's a pig with a crown on his head for Technoblade, and he goes, who's that? And then Steve goes, a legend. I was like, okay, I'll give you that one. That was nice. That was a really nice moment for that. I'll give you that. So for any like hardcore like YouTubers who know, or Minecrafters who know Technoblade, for Jack to recognize that, for the companies to recognize Technoblade, there's a measly YouTuber, I will give them their roses on that part.
I'm so tired of seeing references and things now. Like have you seen Barbie yet? Have you subjected yourself to that yet? Okay,
No.
Well, the intro is like
I've been
5
good.
minutes of nothing but a reference, and I'm just like, why the fuck are you bothering? Should I just go watch that movie you're referencing? Is that what you want? Because I'm much allowed to do that right away.
Exactly right.
So, and I've noticed it's become a crutch for a lot of things. So like, oh, maybe if we reference something good, that'll make us good. Like, no, that's not what that does.
No. But then, me and my dad have always watched Marvel movies as garbage as they fucking are.
You're never gonna give that up. You're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
God,
I know.
I don't know how
But
you do that.
I will say this. So I went to go see the Thunderbolts today. I gotta actually go online because there's one of the actors that I know plays in a movie that I've watched and I couldn't fucking remember for like the whole movie.
Is it Red Guardian?
The movie itself.
Is it Red Guardian? That actor?
It's the guy. No, not Red Guardian. It's the one who plays Bob, who plays the big the most powerful guy.
Isn't Bob supposed to be the villain?
Find his name. Let's just go with. Let's just go with yes and no on that one.
I'm not gonna see it tomorrow. I don't watch Marvel movies. The only Marvel movie I'm gonna watch will be the next Spider-Man, and that's it. I don't care about anything else.
Fair.
Everything. I'm good.
I'll find the fucking. Where the hell is Bob? Fucking guys, man. Not Valentina's father. How about the main guy? Like, I don't understand how I'm looking for him here and he's not on the list. I see Valentina, I see Robert. It's not Louis Pullman, no, it's not John Walker. Where the fuck is he? Like, they just didn't fucking put him in the list. I don't get it. All cast and crew. How about the main guy? Like, I don't get it. Where the fuck? Young Bob. Yeah, Bob's dad. How about Bob himself? Fuck.
We're asking
I
for
don't
too much here,
fucking
I
get
guess.
it, guys. Apparently so, because like you're trying to gatekeep the guy or something. Anyways, I'll have to find him another time. Anyways, so I'm gonna go see the movie today. I want to say for about 60% of the movie, I was actually enjoying myself, and then I got really stupid at the end. Like really fucking like basically the movie is this. If I had to sum up Thunderbolts in a couple of sentences, it is movie talks about depression, then power of friendships come in, power of friendships beat the villain, villain becomes friend with friends, end of movie. That's all it is. It's just that. It's depression's bad, friends are good. Talk about depression so you feel good. Big villain is really depressed, so you help him through his problems. Now he's good. The only thing about that movie that caught me off guard was the very last second of the movie where the villain, well, Valentina, the woman is technically the villain of the story because she's the one who kind of courts Bob into being like how can I say it?
Evil?
To be evil, basically. At the very end, she like baits them into a press conference. What might I say? Very well done, and to calling them the Avengers, basically. So I was like, okay, I'll give you that part, but everything else it was not the greatest. I will say that the ending to connect the next movie is, of course, the Fantastic Four. Yada yada yada. You see them. They're like, and they're like 14 months later. Oh, an unidentified object has entered the outer atmosphere. They look at it. You see on the ship coming in, the number 4. Wow, crazy. So, you know, it attaches everything. There are some funny moments. There's some moments where I'm like, see, that's like there's like shades of old Marvel that like pop up during like the movie, but like not enough to where I'm like, oh, it's a good movie again. It's like just a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, but nothing like locked in, you know.
Okay.
So I'm still looking. I can't fucking. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Cast
You
Thunderbolt.
imagine this character
Bob.
exists.
Actor. Lewis Pullman. That's the
Oh,
fucking
I like
guy.
Lewis Pullman. He's
that I'm
Bill
looking for
Pullman's
here.
son.
Yeah. What movie? Top Gun.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
thank you.
Bob.
I'm like, I've seen this fucking guy. Yeah, thank you. He's Bob in a lot of
Seriously.
fucking movies. Cause I'm like, I've seen this guy before. I've known this guy. He was also in the. He was also in another movie that I watched. I'm trying to see if I find it here. That I watched once or twice. But I don't know where else. No, okay, that's all I've seen him in. Okay, Coast so maybe I saw someone similar to him. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, like I said, 60% of the movie is good, and then it's really stupid at the end. I'm like, okay, and you lost me again. Congratulations. But
So
but yeah,
between Minecraft
basically,
and Thunderbolts, what should I see? I won't see either, but what should I see?
oh fuck, wow. See
Actually?
Minecraft, honestly. The animation, yeah, the animation's so fucking good. Top tier animation, like animation wise, like how they made all the mobs. Chef's kiss. But because that movie, I think, like I said, if what they're saying is we are just trying to make a Minecraft movie because it's Minecraft and it's really popular and we're just trying to be funny. If they're trying to really own up to that, and the theaters was like, yeah, like this is what we want to do. We don't want to be a serious movie. We want to be taken as a joke. Then they did a fucking amazing job. And I laughed. I laughed a lot during that movie. I gotta say, I laughed a lot. I laughed a lot during Thunderbolts 2, but that movie wants to be taken seriously, and I can't because the ending's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like basically, if power of friendship wins, like that's fucking dumb. But if the Minecraft movie's going, we just want to be funny. Then they did it. They are just funny.
That's what I'm afraid
You know,
of.
so-
I think they're gonna start making meme movies pretty much, where it's like, oh, the joke is that it's bad, and it's like, okay, so we just can't have nice things anymore.
Well-
oh right.
If that's the case, then that's great. Cause like I said, they do a really good job. It's really funny. It's a really funny movie. the little bit of Minecraft that is in there is really well done. And there's gonna be a second one for sure, you know. So it's like there's a good chunk of it where I'm like, oh, this is actually a good movie. But another part of it, it's like if I have to look at it as a kid, I'm fucking foaming at the mouth because it's fucking hilarious for a kid. But as an old school Minecraft veteran, there's a lot of inconsistency, but enough to where it keeps me engaged. I'm like, okay, you fucked up here, but okay, that's realistic. Oh, you fucked up here. Oh, but that's realistic. You know, so it's like bit by bit, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I would go see Minecraft before I suggest you to go watch Thunderbolts again, for sure.
And you don't sound very excited for Fantastic Four. You gonna go see that anyways?
No, I don't.
Per tradition?
No, I don't. I'll probably.
What do you mean probably? You
yeah,
said you have to see every single one with your dad.
I don't. Well, maybe he'll come out and we'll just forget about it. That's I'm hoping what's gonna happen. But speaking of movies, and I'm not, you might have this on your list. So the Academy Awards are this year, right? Did you hear about the new rules that are gonna be put into place for the Academy Awards?
Is it more DEI stuff? You have to have gay people and colored people to be considered? No?
No, it's not. It's actually pretty fucking simple. That I didn't even know this wasn't a rule to begin with. The Academy Awards are now requiring that you watch all the films before voting.
How is that not? How is that not
about you?
Thing?
It's not. It's not. Patrick, go look it up. I promise you.
I just assumed
if you look it up, it says that you have to watch a majority.
A majority, not even all.
You don't have to watch every single one. No, just a majority. You have to watch every single movie. If you want to watch only 3 of the 9 cat movies, then so be it. You are allowed to. But now, as of this year, you are required. If you're voting, you're required to watch every single film that's in each category that you want to vote for, basically. The fact that it's been going on for this long and this has only been a rule now is crazy, because I mean a lot of movies who maybe should have not won, vice versa, and that's just a fucking hilarious joke. I was like, this really? This is what we're at right now, that we didn't have this for years. So yeah, I found that very funny. I was like, what? So that I found hilarious, by the way. I was like, this has gotta be a joke, but no, it is very much real. So I found that very funny. Next I have also something that I just watched. Did you get a chance to watch the new GTA trailer?
And
GTA
it was
6. Beautiful.
It looks nice. It looks nice, but no gameplay. I don't really like cinematic trailers. They don't really give you much. So
for me, Rockstar has always been that diamond in the rough. I feel like there's not been many games where I go, oh, Rockstar really dropped the ball here. Like, it's hard. It's really hard for me to say that. I think the only game maybe would be like, I think they could have made another Bully. Bully was another good game. L.A. Noire is a great game. Red Dead Redemption 2's good game. Red Dead Redemption 1's better game. Anyways, but basically, for them to say we had to delay the game another year and then release a trailer is so badass. That's just a badass thing to do. That's like, hey, you're gonna wait longer. This is why you're waiting. Look at this beauty. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like a good boy. And just wait. Cause I saw the trailer, I was like, this is fucking awesome. This is beautiful. I love the characters. Just off of that like 2-minute, I already like, I'm feeling the characters. I'm like, wow, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Like, it looks great. It looks fucking great, and I'm so excited for it when it comes out next year.
I'm just looking forward to the gameplay trailer. That's all.
Yeah. What doesn't look great is the new Switch. now, let me tell you a couple things about the new Switch. I know you're not a big Nintendo guy.
I'm glad I'm not a Nintendo guy. They're getting fucked every year.
Bro, I'm so mad. Right? So, I talk with a buddy named Ryan. He's a very harsh critic of Nintendo. I like talking with him because he gives me a lot of good viewpoints, and he's deeper in the Nintendo rabbit hole than I am. So there's stuff that he tells me that I even know about, right? But I sat down and watched the whole Switch 2 trailer, and let me tell you, these motherfucking Asians are the greediest fucking bitches that I've ever goddamn seen on this fucking planet Earth. First of all, let me just tell you about my favorite context is they got a game that's coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2. It is how the Switch 2 operates, right? It's like a manual, right? Tell me why it costs money,
So
Patrick.
it's a game that's a manual? Is that
Tell
what
me
you're
why.
telling me?
It costs
I'm so confused.
money, dollars.
Wait. So the manual is an
basically,
app?
It's
How the
a
fuck is it a
game,
game?
Patrick. It's a fucking game, dude. It's not a fucking app. So let me find the game for you. Switch to manual game. I can find it for you. Has a paid interactive game, right? It's called the Welcome Tour. It costs $10 to buy this game. All this game is, Patrick, is the board, like the console itself, and you can walk around the console and click on things, and it tells you the hardware that's behind it. This costs money. It costs money to buy this,
So
Patrick.
weird.
$10. They got like little games on there to show you like how the new Joy-Cons work and all that shit, but it's $10. Not including tax, Patrick. $10 for a manual. I'm so pissed, bro. And that's not even the fucking beginning of it. Then Mario Kart World comes out, right? New Mario Kart game, ooh, shiny, ooh. They're gonna start naming off characters, right? Naming off characters for the game. Tell me why there's a fucking cow. Tell me why there's a fucking cow, Patrick. The fucking cow from Moo Moo Medals from Mario Kart Wii is a playable character. Who asked? Who fucking asked? Then they put Goomba. Goomba has no fucking arms. How is he driving? and then they put the fucking blooper. It's a squid. He's on land. He's not even in the water. and then they do all this, and then they put Mario Kart World to be $80 fucking dollars. Are you serious? It's a Mario Kart game. It's driving. It's fucking Daytona with items. That's all that it is. But no, $80. And man, I tell you, when the pre-sale went on to pre-order, sold out in an hour. So obviously they did a really good job. I can't fucking see it. It looks like trash. Okay. Then it gets better, Patrick. It gets fucking better. So now Nintendo Switch 2 has announced that they're gonna give you voice, like a chat, like a voice chat room. Didn't the PS4 have that? Didn't Xbox have that? So now they're gonna make you get that. Now, but Patrick, there's more. You can screen share. What are we using right now? This is called Discord? Didn't they already do this? Might I add you, first of all, to have the fucking balls to put that in the trailer, the video, the quality, 144p. Maybe, if you're lucky. Garbage. Look like absolute trash. And they showed it in the video in 4K. They're like, here, we're gonna make you pay for online. You can get voice chat, and this is the quality that we're gonna give you. But hey, we're not done yet, guys. We've really outdone ourselves. We're gonna give you a camera that's also $80. The camera quality, Patrick, is $460.
Not even $480? Oh my
Tell me
god.
why I want to see your grainy ass face in four. No.
Okay.
Oh, 480, whatever. It's grainy as fuck. It's grainy as fuck, dude. Why would I want to see your grainy face? And then so let's just say you don't have a TV. Maybe you're poor because you fucking bought a Switch 2, so you had no fucking money for a TV, right? So now you're gonna have 4 other people. Because by the way, the max you can have is 4. Just so you know. They're all going to be screen sharing, so now your screen is less because you got to make room for the other smaller screens on the bottom, and then in those screens will then be the person's face. Why?
That is, yeah.
Why would you need any of this? But it gets worse. I wish it got better, but it doesn't. It gets significantly worse, right? So then they say all this, right? I'm like, okay, I'm watching, right? They're releasing game after game after game after game, and then then there comes the big game, the one like, oh. So they're making a Bloodborne spin-off, which is a spin-off of Dark Souls, right? I'm like, okay, I'm watching it. Tell me why the frame dropped. Tell me why the frame dropped, Patrick. Tell me why. They said the games can run up to 120 frames per second. Up to. Keyword is up to, Patrick. Don't forget that word, up to. Because I watched the gameplay. I saw 20. That was it, constant 20. Not even like a fluctuation, just constant 20. Maybe the manual, the welcome tour has 120 FPS.
I would hope so.
It's not a fucking game to begin with. Because, dude, I'm watching the trailer and I'm going, so I'm watching all this, like, okay, I'm watching, right? And then just when I thought I was gonna leave Nintendo's grasp, they fucking cut me by the fucking ball sack, right? I'm watching, and what comes down is Kirby. I'm like, oh, it's Kirby, okay, a new Kirby game. And then he jumps on the fucking Air Rider, and I'm going, Patrick, I was in my bed. I already just said fuck off.
What?
Because Kirby Air Ride. So Kirby Air Ride is a game that released on the GameCube. It's critically known as one of the best GameCube games of all time, right? Made by Sakurai. It was a very simple game. Sakurai just made the game on his off time. It's like, oh, whatever. It was just a little cute Kirby game. It had 3 game modes. Not to mention, it would be one of the greatest fucking selling games on the GameCube of all time, right? I played this game for hours on end, Patrick. This game has me in a chokehold. Every time a person goes with Kirby Air Ride, I'm playing. I fucking love this game, Patrick. I love this game. And what does Sakurai do? Oh, you don't like the Switch 2? Guess what? If you want to play Kirby Air Ride, the new one coming out on the Switch 2 only, buy it. And I was like,
so you're gonna buy it, right?
I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, no, I don't. And that's what pisses me off about. I'm hoping that the game doesn't come out until like 2026. Maybe like the price of everything will drop and I'll get like a discount rate.
The idea of buying a whole console.
But I saw that,
for one
and then
game. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. I won't say what. I will buy World because it is Mario Kart and I do like Mario Kart. Much as the fucking cow's a playable character, hopefully the price will drop and I'll get that. The other thing that they also released is what they're learning from like what PlayStation did with the backwards compatibility. So there are released. They've already done it on the Switch 1. You can play all the SNES and NES games, some 64 games, and that's it as of right now. So like a lot like the old like Mario parties you can play, the old Mario games you can play, stuff like that, right? Now what they're doing on the Switch 2 is all the GameCube games can be played, or they're going to be adding GameCube titles. And the titles that I saw are all games that I play. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna fucking buy it. So
people like you are the only people keeping Nintendo going.
Well, no, I didn't pre-order it. There's those fucking people who are worse than me. They fucking pre-ordered it. It was sold out in an hour, man. 1 hour.
No, I don't pre-order anything anymore. I can't invest myself in things like that because
I will
it's pretty much always disappointing now.
I will pre-order GTA 6 when it comes out. I'll be a good boy and pre-order that game the day it comes out, for sure. 1,000%. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm pre-ordering that game. I'm not even gonna try and like hide it. I'm pre-ordering it.
You pre-order that?
Oh yeah. Rockstar
Jesus
can fuck
Christ.
me. I don't give a fuck. They can fuck me. They can have me. I don't care. I want the game. The game looks awesome. I know that you have your,
I have my reservations about it, my doubts.
Your doubts, and believe me, yeah, I had them too, but I will be buying it. I will be buying the game, 1,000%. How do you feel about the Bay?
The store?
Yeah.
It's expensive.
How do you feel
That's it.
about that store?
I don't shop there.
Yeah, so they're dying. They declared bankruptcy. They're closing down all their store locations, but with like a glimmer of hope, Canadian Tire wants to buy them. I don't know fucking why, but they want to buy them. So Bay's going out of business. I don't really have a lot of news about it. I couldn't care less. But Canadian Tire and like another law firm company or some company also showed interest in buying it for some reason. We'll see what happens. 'Cause everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's you know, one of the longest standing like Canadian companies. We have to preserve it. It's a dying breed. Get rid of it." We'll see. I don't know, but yeah.
So yeah, no,
There's
I'm
that.
good. I don't care about that.
Last thing, the last two things that I have, and then you could, I want you to talk as much as you want. The Pope got elected today. It's a guy from Chicago, 69 years old. That's a great age for a Pope. He's gonna be touching a lot of kids. Very excited. But they declared him today. The white smoke showed up. I don't know. Anyways, yippee, new Pope, yippee. And lastly, I have some sad news. I don't know the band very well. I only know one song. But do you know the band Three Doors Down?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, they had like a song called like "I'm Here Without You,
Oh, yeah.
Baby." It's like soft rock, right?
I wouldn't. Yeah.
So basically, the lead singer, the lead.
I know it's one of those
pop?
things where
I
like
don't
it's
know.
close to it, but I would never call it rock in any shape or form.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, the lead singer reveals he has stage 4 cancer, stage 4 kidney cancer. So they have to cancel all of their dates basically because they're on tour right now. So stage 4, I don't know if he's going to survive.
No, typically
but
stage
yeah.
4 when it's that advanced.
So
It's bad news.
yeah, so that sucks for him.
Is he at least
Sucks
old?
for the band. Kind of bad
He's
for
old
them.
and it's acceptable. I guess.
He is. Let's see. He doesn't look old in these photos, to be honest with you, buddy. He's
Oh, yeah,
46.
it does suck then.
Yeah, that really does suck. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's all what I have in terms of like news that isn't politics.
What did you think about those women in space?
Oh yeah. See, I even write it down.
That's how
That
bad.
just didn't fucking matter. Didn't fucking matter, dude. I could not care. Now they want to put men up there too, like I think like Lil Yachty, some fucking rapper. I'm like who fucking
You know what?
cares?
Just send them out into
Like-
space and leave them there.
Yeah, and just forget. Honestly, like I forgot Katy Perry existed. To be honest with you, I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, her. She's been so like irrelevant for like
That's
years. I
her,
was like,
her, apparently she had a tour
Yay?
set up and it didn't sell well. So this is part of her publicity.
I'm not
or
surprised
something.
because she has no fucking new music. She has no music. She has no music. You know, so it's like, when I heard it, I was like,
It's
okay,
so
like,
funny though
like,
because they're
again,
talking
like-
about how like, oh, this is a step forward for women. Not enough women are astronauts. And it's like, but you aren't astronauts either. And guess who was driving the spaceship?
yeah, no, it's like
Men.
There's a regular
This
fucking. I
actually
don't know.
is
Yeah,
deep.
I don't know. The whole thing for me was just like, I didn't really care. I really could care less. I was like, okay, guys, like,
Well,
cool, I guess.
they just
but-
got memed on hard. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know.
That's all that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one gave a fuck.
Thank God, honestly, because I could really just care less. I really could care less. So, no. I'm happy. I really am happy that hopefully like no one cared because I didn't, for sure. But what was there was one last thing I was checking my notes here. This could be a really good debate subject. I think we can go on this. I don't know all the information. It was like a touch and go story that I heard like vaguely quickly, so I don't know all the details. All I know is that there's a recent outbreak of measles that's been happening here in Canada. And there's apparently been some schools that are asking parents to vaccinate their kids, right, for measles. And some parents don't want to vaccinate their kids, which they have every right to do so. The school is responding by suspending the kids. How do you feel about that?
It's a difficult subject. It's because like prior to COVID, no one really cared. Everyone was like, "Oh, the vaccination's a good thing," but now since it got monetized, everyone's questioning everything. Oh, it's a tough one because then it's like, oh, well,
So,
you
like,
should force them to be
yeah, how would
vaccinated.
you-
That makes sense. But then it's like, what if something like COVID happens again? You force them to get vaccinated, and then a company makes billions of dollars again when they didn't need to and shouldn't have. That's tough. And that's
You
tough.
know?
You need like some sort of restrictions for it, but no matter what, it gets monetized, and it makes you question the motives and the health
Yeah.
hazards. It's
Yeah. So I'm also with you on that one. I am also with you on that one. Like, I don't really know where to go with this. Like, I don't really know, like, should you not? Like, it's interesting. I think the school's a little harsh. I think suspension's a little harsh. Maybe I would be like, listen, like, if you don't want to, we'll have to put them in a classroom with all the other unvaccinated kids and they'll just be in there and they won't have interaction with the other kids. Fine, for safety on both sides, but to suspend is a little crazy in my eyes, at least. But yeah, that's basically how I feel about that one. But whatever, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But I don't know. I'm touchy on that one too. I don't really know what how
this is why we need a
law that one. But what did you have, Patrick?
A third party, someone who's not biased or anything. Someone I remember hearing somewhere, someone's like, oh, if we had AI make decisions like that way it can be completely unbiased, based on facts, no other, like, it can't be bribed and it can't be persuaded. It's all based on actual facts and whatnot. I'm like, that'd be interesting. But then someone could just reprogram it or something, bypass it in some way. So
exactly, right?
It comes back to the same problem, because then it's like, who is controlling the AI? Because you can't have it run amok on its own. So then someone has to program it to make the decisions.
Yeah.
Like when Google put out their thing, and then all the AI generated pictures were black people, even though they're asking for white people.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So how do you deal with that kind of thing moving forward? Because it used to be, oh, you can trust the government. They're there to serve you. It's like, no, they're not. It's been proven time and time again. They serve themselves.
No, they're not. Yeah. No, you're right. You're definitely right about that. So no, it is very very interesting. It was funny actually. Speaking of the whole AI thing, I also heard about like I just saw it like in passing that it costs like the Chat GPT guy, like the one who owns Chat GPT, like $2 million like more like dollars, because people keep saying thank you to like Chat GPT. It's like it costs like that much money. And I was like, oh, yeah. I forgot. I have to find
people are saying
it
thank
somewhere.
you and it costs
They're saying that
money?
the owner, because the robot has to work, right, to respond to thank you. So all people saying thank you is making the robot work longer than what it has to, or it's costing him money because of that. But he likes it. He's like I wouldn't change it. I think it brings a bit of humanity to it. So like, okay, cool.
I guess
At
like
least.
it's like running a service, just people saying thank you. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, right. So, but yeah. So I was like, good on people to say thank you. I think that's like a little cute thing. But yeah. But what did you have, Patrick, on your list of things?
What do I got? Oh, they resurrected a dire wolf. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah,
Closer
that was interesting. I mean, I know, right? We're getting there, Patrick. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, the mammoths too, right? They had the woolly mice. So yeah, we're making our way there for some bizarre reason. I don't know why we're doing that, but we are. So here we are.
It's crazy though. I would definitely go to a zoo to see a T-Rex. That'd be so cool.
Oh, for sure.
Be
Oh,
absolutely
there day one.
terrified, though.
Are you kidding me? Definitely. He'd probably kill me, but I would enjoy it. Be fun.
What would you want to see?
But yeah, no.
Like any animal ever. Really?
A mammoth for sure. A woolly mammoth. Just to see it, how big they were. Oh, it'd be so fucking cool. Definitely a woolly mammoth. I would love to see that. Definitely. I want to
see a megalodon.
Woolly mammoth for
That'd
sure.
Be cool.
What about you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything
I
big
want
with
to see that.
teeth,
Yeah.
I want to see.
That'd be cool. I mean, I think it's so cool that we even have the technology to do this. That part I think is pretty cool. I'll give them that. I find that.
And then they could bring back Michael
pretty
Jackson.
Cool.
They have to turn white again though.
Yeah. We don't have to bring people back yet. I think we can wait on that one. Much I would like to have Michael back. No, I don't. There's some people that all you need is to get into the wrong hands. Someone's gonna bring back Hitler.
If you wanted to have like Michael Jackson like 1-to-1 back, you'd have to abuse him as a child, which is just upsetting.
Exactly right. You have to like do exactly what his dad did to fucking bring him back to fruition. I mean, it'd be pretty funny. I think I'm just trying to think. Do I have anything else on my side? Because everything else I have is just it's just about American politics. So we just need like a whole new episode for that, basically. I'm trying to think if I had anything else. Because like there was just so much stuff that happened. I want to say like this last month. It was even hard for me to like really like catch up and like find articles and find stuff, you know. Because the world moves so quickly. There's so much stuff going on. It's hard to keep track of everything, basically. But I think we'll just save the rest for next week. I think we did about it's been about an hour, if not a bit more. So I think that's long enough. I don't want to keep the viewers too long. I know that you got some stuff to do, to go and talk to Chat GPT and go see what Carney's doing or something, or what Trump is doing. But we'll be back next week. We're back to our regular schedule of broadcasting because Patrick had his operation, but he's good now. He's healthy and hearty, and almost married. So, all three. And as for me, I'm in a relationship. So we'll just leave it at
don't
that.
worry.
But yeah, we're getting there. I know me and her are next, and then it's Justin and Hunter. So then after that, we'll go from there. But without that being said, this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal, and we'll see you guys next week. We promise. We'll see you guys next week. We promise.
The decision rests with you.